Welcome back to Learning Keyboard with Demoz School of Music. Your teacher is Noel, a professional keyboardist and accomplished musician. The last video introduced the metronome on your keyboard and how you can use it to match the tempo during practice. If you've not watched it, please do so now.
Hi, welcome back to another episode. I'm Noel from Demoz School of Music, and today we are going to learn about block chords and broken chords. Now, what are block chords and what are broken chords? So, as an example, I'd like to start with this, and I'll show you what a block chord looks like. I'm going to use C major for this. So, that is your block chords. I know that sounds exactly like the triad that I was teaching you in the past episodes. Well, that is a block chord. Now, what is a broken chord? That would become a broken chord. Even that's fine. So that's the broken chord. That is a block chord, right? Cool. Now, how are we using this today? We are going to use this to learn something called accompaniment, or also like there's a loose word we use around, and that's called comping. But I'll stick to accompaniment because you might have heard this word, or it's written somewhere on your keyboard also for that matter. What is accompaniment? Now, you might have noticed that in popular songs or any common song that you hear, when there is a song going on and the singer singing, a pianist would usually do something maybe like right, something like that, right? So that right there was an example for accompaniment, and today I'm going to teach you how to do a very simple accompaniment using 4 beats in a bar. What is a bar? When you count 1, 2, 3, 4 is 1 bar right there. Then you count again 1, 2, 3, 4. That's another bar. The first bar, second bar. Now it's also said as a measure. Sometimes some people use measure, which is also not wrong. You can call that a measure or bar. I'll stick to the bar over here because I like to say that we're having 4 beats in a bar, which is much more simpler to think and remember. So let's start with the block chords with 4 beats in a bar, right? And what we're going to do is we are going to play the triad of C major for a beat. Remember, 1 beat means you're going to play it only down for a beat and then you're going to lift it. Not more than that. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's use a metronome, right? So I have a metronome set up here. The tempo is 80. So let's start it. So I'm going to show you what I was just talking about. 3, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, what it is there was giving 1 beat to every 1, 2, 3, 4 I was doing. So that means that every time I said 1, 2, 3, 4, I was playing the C major triad once, lifting it again, playing it again for that 2, lifting it, playing that 3, lifting it, and then 4. Now, as I explained in the initial episodes, that count and beat are 2 different things. This is where that comes back. So when I did this, I was giving it only a beat. But what was I doing with my count? I was saying 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So that's the difference between count and beat. Now, getting back to the accompaniment part of this, I would like you to try this, but I would like you to also explore other triads, not only C. Since you already know that in the C major scale there is F and G and A minor, I would really like you to just explore more on those. So, for example, I'm going to use just 2 chords for this, and I'm going to go with C major triad and F major triad. And F major triad has got an F, an A, and a C. So let me try doing that same count, giving 1, 2, 3, 4, and counting 1, 2, 3, 4, giving a beat for each triad over here. And in the first bar I'm going to use C major. The second bar I'm going to use F major. So let's go with that. And I'm going to pre-count 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so that right there was an example of what you can do with the metronome, how a count works, how the beat that we learned previously applies here, and using two triads, how you can just make a simple accompaniment. What can you do with your left hand now? As an extra, I'm going to just tell you that you can use your left hand as a guide. You can basically go and maybe take just the root of each chord. What does that mean? In a C major, C is the root. In an F major, F is the root. It's as simple as that. So when you're playing C major, play C on your left hand over here. And when you're playing F major on your right, play F. If you're going to play G on the left hand. If you're going to play A minor, you can play A on your left hand, right? So for this example, I'm going to do C major, F major, A minor, and G and stop. So let me show you about that. Same as last time. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. One beat for each triad. And let's go for that. Sorry about that. Not one beat for each triad. My bad over there. I'm going to play 4 beats in a bar while I'm lifting it and counting 1, 2, 3, 4, where a whole triad is used for the whole bar. Sorry. Okay, let's go with that again. So C major, F major, A minor, G major, stop. Well, that is a simple accompaniment, something you can add to your practice, learn more on. You can explore it more. If you want to, then go ahead and use the other minors that we have over there, the D minor and E minor. You're free to explore that also. With that, I want to conclude my lesson today. I hope you like this one. Please do like and share this video and subscribe to the channel. Until then, please do take care. I'll see you next one.